What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Drive Miami, and today we're doing E46 sunroof. Check it out. Alright, so first thing first, in order to get to the sunroof, we need to take out the pillars. First, we're starting with the A pillars. It's pretty simple. This one's already out, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull it out and show you and demonstrate. If you see here, there are 3 screws. You're going to go ahead and take out all the 3 screws. Once the 3 screws are out, you're going to go ahead and lean it just a hair. Don't over lean it, because what happens is, common BMW problem, these little corner pieces break. The one that goes from the dash to the column itself, that always breaks. Notorious, typical Beamer problems. So just be as very careful as you can and just try to shimmy it out or slide it out. Once it's out, just put it aside, and now we're going to get to the next pillar, which is B pillar. Alright, next step, we got to get to B pillar, just like I said. B pillar is in 2 sections. Like I tell everybody, it's the top part, very brittle, got to be very careful. It's plastic connecting to metal, but I'll explain that in just a sec. First things first, you need to take out the bottom half. So the bottom half ends up being popped out. You need to be careful because you have a little side piece here, the side molding. You got to pop that back a little bit. Main thing is you got to go ahead and pop this bottom piece out. Once you pop the bottom piece out, these 2 sections are connected. I don't know if you guys can see here, but there's 2 hooks. And these 2 hooks right here that my thumb is touching right now hook on to the bottom of this piece right here. If you see, there's like a little notch for it. They both kind of fit in like Legos. Once you pop the bottom piece out, the top piece will be still connected. There's going to be 2 screws. We'll wait for that. There's going to be 2 screws, which are going to be right here in the bottom. You're going to take out the 2 screws, and you're going to gently try to pull it downward, because there's 2 metal clips here, and the inserts are plastic, so just be careful not to break them. And once that's out, we got to get to the last pillar, which is the back one, C pillar. Let's go ahead and take care of that right now. Alright, so last piece is a C pillar. C pillar goes right over here. Basically, this is one of the most trickiest ones. It usually breaks. You break clips all the time with this one because there are 2 right over here up top, as I'm pointing at right here. 2 clips. To get those clips to pop out is a pain in the ass. 9 times out of 10, probably gonna break it. I wouldn't really know what the correct tool to take out is. As you see, it kind of broke mine. Well, not mine, this one. So we're gonna see if we can replace it or maybe do some hack to fix it for right now. But for right now, we're almost there. So now that this pillar's out, the C pillar, we have all pillars out. We're gonna go ahead and tackle the roof. Alright, so here we have the roof. Basically, it's already out. As you saw when the video started, we already had the headliner out. So basically, in order to take the headliner out, you got to go ahead and take the centerpiece that is right here. It's like a little cap. 9 times out of 10, you're going to break that. I don't know what's the correct tool to take it out. You just kind of squeeze it and give it a little jiggle and it'll come out. But next up is the top piece. This is the centerpiece that goes where you have the window switch for the actual sunroof. So that piece needs to come out. Usually you push it forward, give it a little tilt, and it'll pop out. Then you got to take out the light switch. So the light switch, it's a little box, kind of give it a little squeeze. If you have a little small hook type tool, you stick it in, pop it out sideways, it'll come right out. Or if you already have this piece out, stick your fingers in there, pop the little tabs, pulls right down. Next up, you got to go ahead and take off the oh shit handles. That's what I call them, the top little handles that go in each corner. Take out all 4 of them. Once all 4 of them are out, you got to go ahead and take out, there's a little liner that goes around the sunroof cover, pull it out, and then of course you got to take out
the head visors. So once you take out the head visors and those are out, you're ready to take this thing out.
Just a quick disclaimer, you gotta go ahead and when you're taking out the headliner, you gotta go ahead and push it back towards the back window. It would be easier to take out the seats. If not, lay the seats back, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but you can get it out. But what we're doing right now is taking out the physical sunroof. We took out most of the bolts. Basically what you have here is a bunch of 10mm bolts. Take out all the 10mm bolts, and real quick, just so you guys know where this rail is, at the very back side of them on each side, there are 2 screws. Those specific 2 screws have these little washer type things that go pretty much against the sunroof and the actual frame of the car, not in between the screw and the sunroof. We're gonna put these back just because I'm picky as hell. I wanted to go back because, like I said, picky as hell. And let's take these bolts out and get it out. Also, another disclaimer, we're in the corner of the sunroof itself. And every corner of the sunroof, there's a little duct here with the hose. Make sure to pull out this hose. One thing I suggest is, since this hose is out, if you have a compressor with some air, I would blow air into these things to see if you clear out the lines to make sure there's no, you know, little debris and stuff like that jumps on this, and it clogs it up. So I would blow it out just to be 100%. Just a suggestion. You guys know what to do. Let's take this shit out. Oh man, guess what? We pulled the thing out. It is out. And it's gonna get a little better because we got something in store for you. So guess what? So this is where you make it happen, Captain. Basically, Junie's original top was leaking. So you gotta get a quick fix. Daily driving, do what you gotta do. What are those? Basically, you had to, put a little bit of epoxy it together. You literally epoxy it shut. Temporary fix, but it works. But we got a new one. So that one's out, old and ugly out. We're gonna put some new stuff. Now, this is basically what we got right now. It's a gutted roof. So next to stored, we're gonna go ahead and replace this top. Well, not the top. We're gonna place the sunroof, pop it in, and as for this, he bought new material. He's gonna change it out. You guys know what it is. So, moment of truth, we got the sunroof on. It's not completely put together, but we got the sunroof on. We're gonna give it a test. It should do moonroof, sunroof. So moonroof, it kind of just does a little thing where it comes up, sunroof, all the way back and inside the roof. Moment of truth, let's do this.
You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Switch. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, we kind of, we're getting excited. We forgot about the switch. So we're gonna put the switch in, and then we're gonna do the sunroof. Oh. Yeah, moment of truth. This time we actually got the panel on, so let's go ahead and give this thing a try. Ready? Yeah. Pull it straight back. See what happens. Oh, now I gotta work this sunroof. All right, push it forward. Hold on, let's see the moonroof. Check it for the top. I'm gonna have him just push the button in. That's this thing. It's the. Go ahead, bring it forward. Yeah, that's this shit. That's normal, typical BMW thing. Go push it. Woo, my dog! Got the moonroof on deck. All right. So, as you may have seen, we have. This is the moonroof, technically speaking. And this would be sunroof. So typical BMW features. Before, like I said, he had it epoxied shut. But
hey, I had to do what I had to do, bro.
Well, let's just try this moonroof. Oh, there goes typical Beamer problems. We pull the little shade thing forward a little bit, and now let's do moonroof. There you go. This thing has not been working at all since what, the day you got it?
Yeah,
Since the day he got it. We give a little S1 Designs sauce a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And
Just a little.
it opens. A little something, you know what I mean? But it works good, which is the main thing, and I'm super happy about. Well, now all that's left is for us to. Oh! All right, so there you have it. So basically, we have everything installed already. I showed you how to remove it and replace it. Putting everything back together, that's a whole nother story, because like I said, he has his headliner that he's going to redo in black or whatever color he's going to change it to. So I'm going to leave this video here. With that being said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned to the channel. Like I always said, you know what it is. Draw Miami. Peace.